Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at how to talk about an activity that we have begun doing. So to start with, we have our verb stem, and then we simply attach the verb hajimeru, which comes from hajimemasu, to begin. Let's take a look at this first example. I began to study Chinese last year. 去年、中国語を勉強し始めた. So we can see here that we have the verb stem shi from the verb shimasu and the verb hajimeta from the verb hajimemasu. And we can see here that it's in past tense because we're talking about something that we did last year. Let's take a look at a second example. I began to learn the guitar last week. 先週、ギターを習い始めた. So again, we can see here that our verb stem is narai from the verb naraimasu, and our verb hajimemasu is again in its past tense and in plain form also. Hajimeta, narai hajimeta, began to learn. And our final example here, my brother saw the feast and started eating. 弟はごちそうを見て食べ始めた. Again, we have the verb stem tabe from the verb tabemasu, and we've attached the plain past tense of hajimemasu, which is hajimeta. On our second slide, we're going to look at how to talk about something that we've finished doing. So again, we'll simply have our verb stem, so the part before mas, and we're going to attach owaru, which comes from the verb owarimasu, which means to finish. So for example, I finished reading this book last night. この本は昨日の夜読み終わったんです. So we can see here that we have our verb stem yomi from the verb yomimasu, and we've attached to the end of that verb stem owattan, which is just the past tense of owaru or owarimasu, and the n on the end of owattan just sort of softens the expression a little bit. Let's take a look at our second example. I finished doing the homework and emailed it to the teacher. 宿題をし終わって先生に email をした. So again, we've got our verb stem shi, which is from the verb shimasu, and attached our verb owaru, but in this case, we've got the verb in its te form because we are attaching a second sentence to the end of the first sentence. So in this case, the te form acts like and, so that we can make one long complex sentence as opposed to two short simple sentences. And then finally, my brother finished washing the car at 10 o'clock. 兄は10時に車を洗い終わった. So again, we have our verb stem, arai, from the verb araimasu, and we have the verb owaru attached to the end of our verb stem, but in this case we have it in its plain past tense because it's an action that our brother has done in the past. So that's about all for this topic, but if you have any questions or comments, please let me know.